Hey there! Today's video we are painting in the dirt and the dust. That's the main feature, but I'm also going to give you an update on Productivober and Inktober, so stay tuned! Painting in the dirt and dust took place on Sunday, October 4th, and since this is Inktober and Productivober, I have to catch you up on a few days before we get to that. So what I'm showing you here is some footage that I took on the way to our cabin, because that is where I painted in the dirt and dust. So Friday, October 2nd, because you guys saw what I did for the first in my last video. If you missed that, catch that up in the corner in the description box below. Friday, October 2nd, I ended up having to go out of town unexpectedly. And then when I got back, of course, I had to take my dog to her daily vet appointment. If you missed that story, it's in one of my previous videos as well. Anyway, all I did for Productivober that day was take a really hot bath with my calendar so I could reschedule everything I had on my Friday day. So that's pretty much it. I didn't even get my Inktober done for that day. So, October 3rd, Inktober days 2 and 3. I did those, and I'll pop those pictures up here and I can show them to you in more detail at the end. So I did those, I caught up on that. And then I've been wanting to put a desk in my closet. That's for Productivober, so that I can do my voiceovers in there. I usually just sit in my closet on the floor because it's surrounded by carpet and clothes and it has really good sound. So if the family's home, I come in my closet and do that. And it's been kind of uncomfortable. So I have a little sewing desk that I put in my closet. That is for Productivober on the 3rd. And here I am in the video driving up to the cabin. Perfect timing because we are ready to sketch, and you can see we have construction going there. I sat myself down in this little spot. This was my view. There's my dog, there's my other dog, and painted. This is what I brought with me. Stuffed my Inktober paper in there so it got a little bent because it's a little bigger than the sketchbook, but that's all right. I brought this set again only because I was in a surefire hurry when I left this morning, and I knew this one already had the water brush in it and ready to go, so I get to use it again, which does not make me sad. Alright, let's see if we can paint this crazy piece of equipment and the pretty trees behind it. Should be fun. Maybe. Right? Getting into the cobalt blue and the sap green. Trying to make it turquoise. Might be the wrong blue. That is actually a pretty pastel looking vehicle, so we're going to add some white. Why not? We'll go fully opaque here. What am I doing? That's way too green. I was not paying attention. I was just watching the paint mix. Okay, don't do that. Alright, we're gonna pretend that's the same color as our little excavator dude. I know it's in the shadow so you guys can't see it very well. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. This is gonna be a mess. Do I know what I'm doing? Not really. Should have brought a clip. You know, that hydraulics going on. What else? Oh, we got more hydraulics. Anyone knows an excavator, they are gonna know that this does not quite look like that. That's alright. I'm gonna go ahead and draw the bucket in with this color just so I can get a little sketch of it. It's hard to draw a moving object. It's over there moving. Alright, I want a little bit of gray. Why did I want gray? I don't remember now. Oh yeah, I remember. Whoops, sorry. Not very good at this moving object stuff. That's gray. All of this is gray. Some hydraulics up there that are gray. Alright, I need the excavator to turn this way again. And we'll go back into the blue. Oh! I need to bring a clip next time. Let that be a lesson. Must have clip to hold book open. This would be probably a much nicer picture if I had 2 hands. That's alright, we're just sketching, right? Yeah. Ooh, he's got some really cool looking fan things here. I just got a billow of dust my way, that's always pleasant. Whew. Nature of dirt work, right? Oh my god, I'm getting covered in dirt. You can see it landing on the paper. Dang it all. This is really fun. I'm having a really good time. Alright, now we need some more opaque color that is also dirty. Oops, sorry. How's that little roof? He's at the wrong angle. There we go. Aw, get out of there. Get. Oh, he's gonna be mad at me. Whew, that was scary. Thought I was gonna get eaten by a mini bee or whatever the heck that was. Can't even see my view screen anymore. It's covered in dust. Let's get some red on this subject. It's very dirty red thanks to dirt. Oh my god, getting covered in dirt. Oh no, there was dirt everywhere. Must have picked a bad place to sit, but this was the view I wanted. Photo reference got moved. Dang it. Oh, hopefully he's coming back. Meantime, I threw in from my imagination all of this stuff. No idea if it's right. Doesn't really matter. Whatever, I make it. At least till my photo reference gets back, right? This is so fun. Oh, that's scary. My photo reference went away again. Crap. Alright, what's a track look like in my imagination? This is hard to do with one hand, I tell you. Round turny-majiggers in there. I don't have a paper towel. Here, I'll just use my shirt. You guys didn't see that. Alright, enough of that. Let's get into some trees. I'm gonna clean the brush a little better for this. Blow all the dust out of there first. Alright, let's put in some dirt, actually. Really wish I had a clip with me. This is ridiculous. Very awkward angle, guys. This painting looks like a 3-year-old did it. You know why. Regardless, I'm having a blast, so it doesn't really matter. Hey, go away. Go away. Ah. Come on. Look, there's no food here, dude. Really? Can you please go away? Apparently the paint must be yummy. Probably don't need it on the excavator. Oh, look, I made a mess. Alright, now if we brought some branches, if we draw some branches, it might look like something. Might need to let this dry. I don't like that color. I'll make a new color up here.
Okay, now it's back like
that's the same thing. Well, maybe the branches want to be that color. They actually have a little bit of green in them. That's ugly. We'll just use the black. It's hard to see around the camera. How do you like my excavator, Dad? You put some green in your shirt and pants. Oops, I put green on the seat. Well, that's all right. Oh, your hair is green too, Dad. I love using this paint set. It's so fun. What do you think?
I think it's cool.
Need something down here.
My arm hurts.
Maybe we're gonna pretend there's bushes down there. Yeah, that helps. Alright, other than lining it, if we do that, which we probably should, I think we're done.
Alright.
What do you think? Not bad for a quick sketch?
Not bad.
Okay, off we go. Back from the cabin. My little Inktober sheet, I didn't get to use that, but pretty mangled, and I think I have extras from what I cut over here, so I will grab a new one for now and then just cut those edges off and use this for something different. While I was at the cabin, though, I wanted to show you I found a few fun things. This stencil, which I thought might be really fun to try and use in something. I found an actual hole punch, so kind of like my heart one. It's the only one I've been able to find here at home, but I have a real hole punch now, so I grabbed that, and these watercolors. So the fact I grabbed these is because they're out of their pans, and then you can see how little paint there is. we'll explore this later, and we might even do a comparison with this and some others because I actually have that on the schedule with a couple of other brands of cheap watercolors. So that's pretty cool. This was in my son's little grab bag my grandma made for him when he was itty bitty, and he's 24 right now. So I'm like, that's so cool. On to Inktober. So yesterday was October 4th. I did not get to do my drawing, which is for the prompt radio. I have these. These are Sketchbox ink brush pens, and I thought it'd be fun to use them because they are technically ink, and you know, I'm doing a little differently this year than I have in the past. Not quite so serious and a little more colorful and playful, but still doing it. So we have to do radio today because it's the 5th, and blade. Let's start with radio. So of course for radio, I thought of all the usual stuff, the regular radio, a car radio, handheld radio, I don't know, radio towers, and I just didn't want to do anything. None of that inspired me, so I looked up some photo references of radio waves, and I don't know, there's so many different things out there that I kind of just looked at some and then made my own thing because it was just too hard to figure out what the heck all those things were even doing. So I just picked 3 colors, made some wavy lines, and then I thought the brilliant idea of filling the background in with black, and that took forever. That took like 25 minutes, so not really recommended, but it ends up turning out really cool at least, so there is that. Since I haven't come up with a brilliant idea for blade yet, I decided I would line my little sketch here that I did up at the cabin, and I'll just use the liner that came in this because my intuition and experience is that the 0 one is really just not the right size for me, but I want to give it a chance before I replace it with the size that I use more often and just see. And I think this little drawing could use some lining. And yeah, that little liner was small, and this paper was really rough for it, but it held up really great. When I've used the 0 ones in the other brand, the Micron brand, it didn't hold up that well. And here's a still shot of how that turned out with the lining. Very good. And then my son came home and I asked him, what should I do for blade? Because I thought of knives, swords, it has all been done, you know? So for blade, he's like, do the movie. So I looked up some references for the movie Blade and came up with this little sketch drawing thing. And then I thought I will keep doing things unorthodox for Inktober and use my alcohol markers because I almost never get to use them. I only get to use them if I'm doing like a subscription box or something. So I had my Spectrum Noir colors from subscription boxes, and then that didn't have all the colors I needed, so I did pull out my Copics, and I only have a 24 set of Copics, but it still had the colors to fill in where I needed to, so that was pretty fun. And at the end, it doesn't fully look like Wesley Snipes, or maybe not even close to looking like him, but hey, it was fun, and it's my artistic interpretation of it, right? And I love that little eye face in the background. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so for October 5th, my Productivober was getting all these done, lining my cabin drawing, and doing hours and hours of video editing to get this to you, so I hope you enjoy it. There's more at the end here. And here is what we have for Inktober so far. We've done pretty good. Some things are really simple. This is the one I just showed you a brief picture of. Same with this one for bulky. So yeah, day 1, fish, wisp, bulky, radio, and blade. Well, that was Productivober, Inktober, and painting in the dirt and dust all in one video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you like these kind of videos, consider subscribing down below, and if you hit the like button on this one, it actually helps my channel out. Thank you very much. Have a great day. I will see you in the next video.
That is so funny.